Best movie of 2017, well, for me anyway, Justice League, turned out to be a very awesome movie. Tell you one thing, it was way better than Batman vs. Superman. Not knocking Batman vs. Superman in any way, but it was way better than that. Some might disagree, some might agree, but I'm saying it's better. But yeah, the movie was awesome yesterday. It really was. I had a time and a blast by myself, like always. But anyway, here comes the Tronic review of Justice League. Actually, when the movie did start it was something that we haven't seen in a long time. The movie started with Batman in Gotham City, and he was taking down it was one of the minions from Darkseid. It was taking him down. He was fighting him, and found out that invasion was coming. So yeah, I think that was a good thing that they brought it back to Gotham and showed a little bit of the Dark Knight. That was a good spin-off to do. And let me see. And after that, they went to where Wonder Woman was. They went to her side of the world, over to London, where a hostage was taking place, and she, did her superhero thing and saved the world. Not saved the world, but saved the day and everything. And let me see. And after that, that's when Bruce Wayne, he went down to where Arthur Curry was. I think that's his name. Aquaman went down to try to find who the Aquaman is, but found out, he was there the whole time. He was talking to him, and Aquaman was like, "Nah, I'm not going to help you out. Nah, I'd rather take chances on my own." And so that didn't work out. So he had to go back to the drawing board. So now he went back and talked to Wonder Woman. He told Wonder Woman, "Okay, this is going to be tougher than I thought. I'm going to talk to the Flash. You talk to Cyborg." Which Cyborg? Cyborg, they made him a little different in the movie than in the cartoons. Like, yeah, he's more enhanced too. Like, he said, like, once he became that, every morning or every day was a modification. He had new modifications. One day he didn't fly, the next day he did fly. So yeah, they made him different. But anyway, Wonder Woman went and talked to Cyborg. And the funny thing too, when Cyborg came down on the street, everything blacked out in the whole area where he was until he left, and then everything, all the power came back on, which I thought that was nice. That was neat. But Wonder Woman tried to talk to him and told him that we are the same, me and you. Like, I lost a very close friend of mine, and I shut everybody off in the civilizations. That's the same way that you feel, that I feel. But he wasn't having it, so he left. And that's when Bruce Wayne went and talked to Barry. Barry was like, "Come on, I don't know who you are, and you don't know who I am." So Bruce Wayne was like, "I know you are. You got abilities, but I don't know what they are." So Barry Allen was like, "Come on, man, I don't know who you are and what type of abilities. I don't have any type of abilities." And then Bruce Wayne threw his Batarang, and that's when the Flash came. He saw his Batarang, then he looked at Bruce Wayne, then he saw the Batarang again, then he got it. And then Bruce Wayne was like, "Huh?" He was like, "So you're the Batman?" And then basically he went to skip ahead. He was like, "I'm putting together a very special force. I'm putting together a special group of people with super abilities to take down the bad guys." And then Barry stopped him right there. He was like, "Stop, I'm in." But he was like, I don't have any friends, so yeah, I'm just in." So Batman got Flash to come, and that's when all three of them, Flash, Wonder Woman, and Batman, they all arrived, and they seen Batman's signal up in the sky. Barry was like, "Oh, yeah, that's your signal. That's your yeah, you gotta go. So that's when they all met up with Jim Gordon, which is J.K. Simmons from Spider-Man, and he still ain't lost his touch too. He still ain't lost his touch, which I thought that was a good thing. That was good. But yeah, so they met up with J.K. Simmons or Commissioner Gordon, and then they gave him information about what's going on and who's down there. So and Cyborg showed up too, and they all went ahead and tried to take on Steppenwolf. That's what his name, Steppenwolf. Which Steppenwolf was after 3 cubes. It was the cube of the gods, I guess, the cubes of something else, and the cube of man. He got the cube of gods from the Glamazons, and he got another cube from Aquaman's Atlanteans or Atlanteans or whatever you call them. So he got them, and now they're fighting him. Wonder Woman, Batman, and Flash, Cyborg, they're all fighting him, and he's getting the upper hand on them until Batman brought out his Batarang or Batwing, until he got them out there. They started to get the upper hand on him, and Barry Allen, he is fast as hell, because Wonder Woman was falling and she couldn't get to her sword in time. Then Barry Allen seen it, he ran as fast as he could, and he just bounced the sword back at Wonder Woman, and Wonder Woman got it, and then she did her thing, and all of a sudden Barry Allen, he didn't see how fast he was going. He tripped over his leg and then just crashed. I was like, really, Barry? You're embarrassing us, man. You're embarrassing me. Because of course I'm a Batman fan, and I'm Barry Allen too. Flash and Batman, they're my first and second favorite DC heroes. But anyway, okay, after that, I think Steppenwolf escaped. I think he escaped. And then that's when they had to go back to the drawing board. Oh yeah, because he escaped because they was under the sewer. And he blasted off hole through the wall, so all the water came in and almost drowned him until Aquaman came in and saved the day, of course. And that's when Cyborg thought, oh, he's after the last cube. So he went and flew off and got the last cube and brought it to them. And then they all went back to the Batcave. And they tried to regroup. And then they was like, yeah, we are not enough. We need more power. So that's when they thought about, we gotta bring him back. And they was like, no, I don't think that's a good idea. Batman was like, nah, we gotta bring him back. So they went and dug up his grave. Flash and Cyborg went dug up his grave, got Superman, brought him back to once they dug him up, they all came together again, the Justice League, and then they went to where Doomsday was born. They went ahead and revived Superman too. Once Superman was revived, he, his memory was shot a little bit until he had to look at things to jog his memory, you know what I'm saying? So when he got back alive, he went to where his statue was in Metropolis, but now it's torn down. And then he looked behind him. That's when the Justice League, not all of them though, was behind him. Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Flash, and Cyborg. But he was looking at all of them, and he was examining all of them, and he seen that, Cyborg was going rogue, and then Cyborg, he couldn't control his machine. His machine just went ahead and just blasted Superman. Well, didn't blast him because Superman just dodged out the way and stuff, and then he seen that offensive, so Superman started attacking them, and they started attacking Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman, she held her own against Superman for a little bit, but Superman dominated all of them. Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Cyborg, he had them all up together. He had them all up together, but then that's when Flash, I thought Flash was about to get his ass. Flash, he went ahead and ran as fast as he could. Everything was in slow motion. He was behind Superman. This would shock everybody. Well, it shocked everybody, but everybody should have seen this coming. When Flash was running, everything was in slow motion. Superman, he turned around, he saw his eyes, and he looked at Flash. And Flash could not believe it. Flash was like, he can see me. So Superman turned around, he looked at Flash, he let go of Wonder Woman, Cyborg, and Aquaman. He let go of them, and then he started to swing at Flash. But luckily, Flash is still the fastest man alive. He ducked out the way, but Superman was keeping up with Flash. He couldn't believe that he was keeping up with Flash. But Flash is still a little bit faster than Superman and dodged them, but Superman messed Flash up. He messed him up. He got him off his game. And he was about to destroy the Justice League, and then Batman came in. And then he was like, he got Batman by the face like this, and he was like, you won't let me live? and you won't let me die. Then Clark was like, no. Bruce Wayne was like, because the world needs you, Superman. And then Superman was like, but does the world need you? And then this one got me hyped. He was like, tell me, do you bleed? I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh shit. Ah shit. And then all of a sudden, here comes Lois Lane to save the day. And then when he seen Lois Lane, he got his memory back. And then she was like, let's just go. So they both flew off into old Superman's home, which was foreclosure, by the way, when he died. They went back to Superman's home, and then his mom came, and then they all happy, lovely family reunion. And then Lois Lane was like, yeah, I think the world needs saving again. And then Bruce, Clark was like, you know what? Okay, I do owe this to Bruce at least once. And then, let me see. Okay, and that back to oh yeah, and while Superman and Justice League was fighting, Steppenwolf came and took the last cube, the cube of men. So they got all three cubes together, and that's when he combined them together. Somewhere in Russia, they was creating Darkseid. Darkseid was being created, and all of a sudden, back to the Batcave. That's when they all regrouped it again. And it was like, you know what? We gotta come together. I know we might not see eye to eye, but we gotta come together and we gotta stop Steppenwolf before he takes over the world. And they finally agreed, all of them, to work together. And when they did got to Steppenwolf, they all worked together. They worked together. Batman used the Bat car and his Arkham Knight skills and whatnot. Wonder Woman did her thing. Flash saved as many people as possible, and Cyborg, he went after the cube and tried to dismantle it, all that good stuff. Steppenwolf seen it, but what Batman did do though, Batman, he had a little distress call. He had like a distress call that he lured out all those things that was around. He had them. He had them all around him so they can lure them away from saving the people. So that's when Flash saved the people, and they still was outmatched. Steppenwolf was still whooping their ass. He was like, yeah, he told Wonder Woman, he was like, come on, Wonder Woman, we know how this is going to end. You're not going to defeat me. And then that's when he rise. He was like, well, let me give it a try. Superman was whooping Steppenwolf's ass. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a hater. But Superman, yeah, the world needed Superman, because I swear, just them, Justice League, them five alone, nah, it wouldn't get done. So Superman came and whooped his ass. Like, for real, single-handedly whooped his ass. But still, Batman, I'm Team Bats all the way. Like, Superman may be the most popular, the most strongest out of the whole thing, but I'm still Team Bats. I'm still Team Bats. That's not going to change. But anyway, let me see. Okay, then Superman was doing his thing, and then Cyborg still tried to dismantle the cube. So Superman. Oh, before that happened though, Superman he heard that the innocent people was crying, so he went ahead. He said, "Oh man, there's some innocent people." Boom, he went and fly off, and he met up with Flash. He was like, "Okay, we're going to get these out of here, but I think I can do it faster than you." He was like, "Man, come on, dream on." They said, "Okay then, you go left, I go right." So that's when they both. No, this what happened first. Hold on, Flash was running, and I was kind of like, "Wait a minute, that's BS." Flash was running. He was running, and all of a sudden, here comes Superman coming right up beside Flash while he was running. I was like, "Oh man." And then he gonna look at Flash and say, "Slowpoke." I was like, "What? That's a BS." He's like, "I go left, you go right." So they both split off, and then they rescued the innocent people. Flash rescued a couple people in a pickup truck, which I thought was cool. But then he looked up in the sky. You know, Superman gotta be Superman. Soups. He rescued a whole goddamn building. I was like, show off. But anyway, he came back, and then he gave Cyborg a hand. And then while Cyborg had the cubes, while they were separated a little bit, Superman, he separated them a little bit more, and then he dismantled Steppenwolf's plan to bring out Darkseid. And then that's when Steppenwolf still was trying to whoop ass. But then all of a sudden, let me see, Wonder Woman, she got her sword and then broke his sword too. And that's when Superman went in for the kill. Oh no, he didn't actually go in for the kill. because once Wonder Woman broke his sword, that's when Steppenwolf got fear, and his minions too. They feed off fear. So once he started to get fear in himself, that's when they started to feed on him, Steppenwolf. And then that's when he went back to his world, and everything just poof. Everything went back to normal, and they saved the day. Justice League, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Flash, and Cyborg, side by side. And they all went their separate ways until they met again. Like until they meet again, whenever that's going to be. And that's when the movie went off. And then that's when they had a little segment a little scene after the credits a little bit. That's when Superman and Flash was like, yeah, first one to the Pacific. Flash, if Flash, if you win or if you lose, yeah, Superman was like, if you lose, you're off the team. He was like, come on. But no, Superman was like, I heard that if I win, that you have to buy us all brunch. And then I don't know what will happen if Flash wins. But then that's when Flash lit a firecracker. He threw it, and then as soon as it popped, bow, they was off. They was neck and neck, Flash and Superman. Here's another thing about Flash. Why do Flash run like this? Flash runs silly. I don't like how he runs in this movie. I really don't. He runs like this instead of like this. He runs like this. I think they doing this because he might run faster, because I heard that he's bringing out a movie. I heard a movie of his. They're making a movie of his. Him, Aquaman, I think Wonder Woman again. Batman's definitely going to get a movie, and Superman going to get another movie. I think, and a Cyborg movie. I heard they all individually is coming out in the movie with a movie. But yeah, this is messing with me, Flash. Why you running like this? This is messing with me. So I hope they fix this to you running like this, because I like you running like this instead of running like this. Whatever. But you was awesome anyway. They all did their thing in the movie. Just give me 1 second. But yeah, that's how Justice League ended, and that's how the movie was. That's all I could remember anyway, because I was afraid that I was gonna leave out some parts, but I think I hit every major part. And I didn't bother staying for after the whole credits too, because this is not a Marvel movie, this is a DC movie. I don't think that they probably showed a Green Lantern clip at the end. I don't know. They probably did. They probably not. I don't know. But yeah, Justice League, I give it how many stars? I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5. Yeah, because the story it was losing me a little bit. At times it was losing me. It was kind of all over the place a little bit, and it came back together. So I give it a 4.5 out of 5. Awesome movie as always. DC, y'all did an amazing job. Zack Snyder, you did an amazing job with Justice League. Can't wait to see the next DC movie that comes out. Hopefully it'll be The Bats. Bring him out, man. Bring a movie out of him, man, for real. Like, yeah, I need to see it. And then Wonder Woman, another one, The Flash, Aquaman, Cyborg, Supes again. And then probably a Justice League too. Yeah, overall, it was a great movie. It was an awesome movie. And now, that's over. We all know what's next. The King himself, T'Challa, Black Panther. And I can't wait to check that out, because I will get my ticket, and I will be up in there with my slushy and my Slim Jim, and I will check out the Black Panther, as always. And I will have my mask on, and my Black Panther attire. Yes, it's going to be awesome. But anyway, guys, that's my Tronic review of Justice League. I encourage y'all to go check it out in movies today. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys thought. If y'all enjoyed my Tronic movie review, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. 3 million subscribers. I'm out of 7,000. See ya.